Hi, this is Dr. Ivan Misner with ivanmisner.com, and today I want to talk about fear of failure. Now, I'm bringing this up because I just did an interview today with someone who works with entrepreneurs in starting up a business, and he says one of the things that they run across a lot, or that he runs across a lot, are business people that are just worried about whether they're going to fail or not. Fail in terms of pieces along the way of their success in business, or fail in business in general. And I said to him, look, if you're a business person and if you're concerned about failing, don't be. You will. It happens. You know, it happens to all of us. I've had businesses failed. I've had projects fail. We can't define ourselves by our failures in life. We have to define ourselves by our successes. Also, many times our failures actually help us become more successful. I remember the first time that I was really thinking about the importance of just doing it. Forget about rejection, forget about failure, just, by golly, just do it. Was when my first big book came out. It was in 1994. And I went to a bookstore, yes, when they actually had bookstores. There aren't too many around now, but I went to this small bookstore in the neighborhood, and I wanted to see if they would carry my book, and I was going to offer to autograph it. And I sat out in my car. I actually sat in my car, and I thought, well, I don't know if I want to go in there because, you know, nobody knows me. B&I, the organization I founded, was very small. I hadn't written any books. I didn't have any kind of recognition at all. And I thought I would go in there and these people are going to throw me out. They're going to say, who are you? And, you know, what do you want? Because I was going to go in and ask them if they would carry some of my books and I'd be happy to sign them. And I was frozen in the parking lot and didn't want to go in. And I sat there thinking, okay, wait a minute. They're going to either get the books or not get the books, and they're going to decide they want books, in which case they'll carry them, or they'll decide they don't want the books. And if I go in and ask them to carry the books, they will say yes or no. And if they say yes, I have succeeded in this small task. If they say no, I'm basically exactly where I am now because they didn't have the books now. So I had a couple of choices. I could do nothing, in which case nothing would change, or I could do something, in which case maybe they would carry them, maybe they wouldn't. But by me doing nothing, then I definitely would not achieve my goal. Years later, I had a good friend, Dr. Mark Golston, who has a quote that I absolutely love. He says, we have a lot less control over winning or losing at something we want to accomplish than we do over trying or quitting something. You can, if you always try, you can eventually win. However, if you always quit, you can never win. I fear failure just like anybody else. I really do. The key to success, I believe, is getting past that fear and recognizing that if you want to be successful, you have to try. That you'll never achieve success, ever, if you don't try. So, don't worry about failure. You'll have it. Define yourself by your successes. Learn from those failures and move forward. Because if you don't try, you definitely will fail. This is Dr. Ivan Misner with ivanmisner.com. Thanks for watching.